Hi, welcome back to the channel. Let's see who needs the next reading. Taurus, welcome back. Let's dive into Taurus's energy. Taurus, messages for Taurus. Air sign energy, masculine, maybe somebody older, somebody quite logical. This could be a love relationship. There could be a level of duality, somebody with Gemini placements, very quick-witted, witty, or just really wants to like always be on the move. Mercury, which rules Gemini, is the fastest moving planet, right? So it's a very they love cars, right? Anything to do with wheels, traveling locally. Maybe you're debating some kind of give and take reciprocity dynamics with this person, like bills or some kind of tangible form of like balance, of course. There could be some anxiety about this, like maybe you feeling anxious talking about this, especially if there has been an imbalance in order to rectify this in the future. In the present moment, there's definitely a lot of anxiety regarding this masculine in your life, I would say. There could have been a lot of topsy-turvy movement in this connection. Messages for Taurus. You can hear the sirens outside. There's some kind of confusion, some kind of dispersion of energy here. Maybe there's a need to actually communicate and strategize along with somebody else or with yourself about how to establish a more fair give and take dynamic. If somebody gives something, you return it to increase the energy flow between the two, right? If you give something, you expect something in return slightly, right? You eventually, right? So yeah, Eight of Pentacles sideways. Maybe somebody wants to retire. There needs to be a level of clarity sought about this, or you could be gaining clarity that somebody needs to retire or wants to retire. This could be a Pisces. This could be something hidden or secret from you. This could be something you're coming to understand on a psychological level. This could also just be about like a change in perspective in general, but definitely strong Pisces energy here. I was getting a bit of that in your reading. I think they also had the Six of Pentacles, but I'm not sure. So you might want to check out their sign if you're dealing with one or whatever. Okay, Taurus. Heart chakra stones, rose quartz, jade, and green calcite. So you might consider getting those stones for your house. I'm open to love and I receive more of it every day. There's a level of clarity that's coming in regarding a love relationship. Let's see if there's anything else here. Taurus. Yeah, maybe like somebody wasn't seeing clearly before. I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. I am the truth. There was like some blocked communication throat chakra here, like a lack of expressing emotions. I love to share my experiences and wisdom. I know when it's time to listen, making sure that you are allowing people their time to speak really respectfully, maybe using the concept of a talking stick, right? Taurus. These are really, I think other signs got these readings, got these exact cards. So I think you might be dealing with another sign that maybe I've posted a reading for already. Let's see, May. Yeah, strong emphasis on Pisces energy for sure. Any other messages for Taurus at this time? These could be just like subconscious ideas about finances in general. Maybe somebody's returned from a voyage or from a trip. Recognition, reward for merit. There still could be some level of instability in your home life at this time. Taurus messages. Oh, Lord. It's important that maybe like emotions stay quelled at this time, that you're not letting things bubble up. We already have the Aries full moon, and this is with the Pisces bubbling to the surface. A lot is being changed in our world at this time, definitely happening. A lot of cleansing, a lot of releasing. So the more that you can focus maybe on cleansing, could be wiser or better. Making sure you're not being too aggressive in your approach, I think, would be wise, but we'll continue. Taurus. Messages for Taurus. I mean, sometimes it can't be helped, right? Because we have a lot of squares today. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals kind of sideways, but opportunity or windfall. So something buried deep, maybe like a cultivating of a crop or something could be important in order to have a healthy crop, fertilizing it, communicating. There might be a need to like really get down to the nitty gritty details of something as well. This could be something unexpected or some instability that's coming in that you have to prepare for with your wealth. Maybe taking this in a more playful approach will be helpful, though, especially if you're dealing with somebody about serious matters. The more casual, the more kind, the more enjoyable that the situation is, maybe the better that something can be worked out. Yeah, especially if there's been a level of dissatisfaction in your life. I see you overcoming that in the future. But I think, interesting. Maybe you're like shedding a skin or shedding a place where you used to live, but we'll go ahead and see your best advice for Taurus. What do you want Tauruses to do at this time? Best advice. Thank you. Live in the moment. Okay, live in the moment. Tell us more. What do you want Taurus to do, please? There's some kind of clarity that has to be had about where the anxieties stem from, whether with you or somebody else. Like the more that we can shed things in the light, the more that we can move. I heard it from a great doctor. I think his name was Kupali or something, but he said awareness, once you have awareness in your mind of something or the issue at hand, you're not denying it or anything like anymore, the problem will naturally fade away, especially the more focus, the more awareness you have about it, right? So just bringing that up to the surface, getting the right words or writing down your thoughts maybe before you have a conversation with somebody, just to bring this up or just communicate with somebody as best as you can, maybe will alleviate a lot of anxiety that you and this person might be suffering or dealing with. What else do you want Taurus to do? Could be, again, with the water sign energy. This is definitely somebody you were probably romantically involved with, but there was a lot of conflict and fighting and defensiveness here, right? So there's a lot of shadows here, right, that need to be unearthed by the light of day. So maybe cultivating peace in your environment will help to kind of spark this, bringing in good flowers, good colors, making the place more joyful, or wherever you are might help to bring in more good energy to allow yourself to ground your mind, and really so that anything that is an issue can surface more easily, perhaps not denying it. I think that might help, but we'll go ahead and grab you some more detailed advice for sure. Most important advice for Tauruses, please. Most vital advice for the Tauruses to help them. Yeah, Pepper's in the reverse. Okay, so there is some kind of need to not be too argumentative regarding finances for sure, especially if something's ending. We'll go ahead and read or completing. There needs to be a mastery of something, a maturity, a discipline, right? Mindfulness, being careful, being present, awareness. Okay. There is often an expectation that transformation happens with a big bang. One day you wake up and you're completely different from how you were yesterday, or some other dramatic event will happen that causes your whole life to renew itself. Transformation is usually sparked by dramatic life change, but a spark only represents potential. You still have to take the spark and nourish it before it becomes a raging fire that burns through your life. Mindfulness is the best way to begin forming habits that leads to dramatic results. For example, you may need to be more aware about poor eating or money habits. You may have to be more present in your career if you're looking to advance. Perhaps you need to be more mindful about the ways you've given away your power. Maybe you allow others to speak to you negatively, or find yourself giving a lot more than you get in return, or reversed, right? Once you're mindful about where you need change, you won't be able to unlearn this information, and each moment of awareness becomes an opportunity to make a new choice. You can continue to make the same choices that have kept you where you are. You can decide to do something different, and it all starts with awareness, right? And begin to move in a new direction, taking one tiny step at a time. This is definitely strong Gemini energy here. Something about communicating, or even just writing down for yourself and communicating with somebody else, could be helpful for you or them both. Maybe we'll pull a few extra cards for Taurus. Yeah, Pluto. This could be somebody with Scorpio. Something about shared finances is heavy, strong here. There could have been a lot of passion, towards spending. Maybe somebody's an overspender. There needs to be a rebirth, a more empowering version of something to come to be, right? And Scorpio is your opposite sign, right? So usually you gravitate probably towards Scorpio individuals if you're a Taurus, because they allow you to kind of learn something you're not familiar with. Taurus represents accumulating, saving money, right? Self-esteem, food. And Scorpio represents other people's finances, letting go, charm, the occult, persuasiveness, letting go, death, right? And the more, actually, Claire Nocte does great videos on billionaires and what kind of placements they have. And they tend to have Scorpio, not Taurus, because Taurus accumulates too much that they don't have room for anything else. But Scorpio will shed things constantly. They go through death and rebirth, which makes them only stronger and better each time they're reborn from the ashes. So very interesting concept for sure. There's an awakening here happening. I wish you the best of luck. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, and get a personal message by messaging me on Telegram. Take care.